Numberette says, don't be Bruno, don't be Bruno, don't be Bruno. Well, September is usually the month where we get, like, the villain who just died, right? If Bruno shows up in this banner, that basically confirms that he's actually dead. Which is like a... It's almost like a story spoiler. I did it. I'm unspoiled. Can I recognize it from the music? Oh wait, who is this? Is it Ninian after all? It is Ninian. Well, that's neat. We did mention Ninian earlier. So is this our first? No, this is our second legendary dancer. I like her attack animation.
What's your plan?
I like her art too. She looks cool.
I can do this.
Take this strength. I'm with you.
She has Kanto in her B slot. She's a dancer. Bruno not dead, Pog, let's go. True. This means he's alive, right guys? Oh, that was cool. She is a water legendary, indeed. We have Note, and Violet, and Tyne. Lilith. So yeah, red's pretty good. We have 2 Ninians on this banner. Congratulations, Ninian enjoyers. Who's the legendary? It is Ninian. We keep getting legendary dragons. It's like when we got Faye, we were like, oh, well this means more people can be legendaries now. Maybe we'll get like Soren or Joshua. But really what that just meant was, okay, legendaries can be Lord characters or dragons. Ice Dragon Oracle. Did you guys know my old username used to be Icy Dragon 0605? Initial impressions from chat. I know Ian's very excited. Saving orbs for young Mia, so pass. Understandable. I think she'll be color sharing with Edelgard on this next double special hero banner, so that's pretty high value right there. Alright, so Ninian. Is she cavalry? She is cavalry suddenly. That's kind of weird, right? What? When did she turn into a horse? Ignisol says passing. Seeing some passes in chat. Yeah, she's a horse for some reason, which is peculiar. I don't know if we have a precedent for a character suddenly becoming a cavalry unit with no actual horse being present. Yeah, it's a little strange. I guess it does make her a little more unique, because like otherwise we would have had like, I don't know, like we already have legendary infantry dragons, right? I think this is our first cavalry dragon that is not Niffle or Moosebell, right? So that's kind of neat, I guess. Let's check it out. Faithful Breath. Speaking of breath. Attack +3 if Sing or Dance is used. Wait, well she doesn't have Sing or Dance, she has Dragon's Dance. Anyway, if Sing or Dance is used, inflicts defense res -6 on nearest foes within 4 spaces of both unit and target ally through their next actions. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than 40, grants attack speed +6. And also, if unit initiates combat, neutralizes effects that prevent unit's follow-up attacks. And also, if unit initiates combat and has weapon triangle advantage or penalties active on foe, foe cannot counterattack. Oh. A dancer who has no follow-up, the offensive part of no follow-up, and she also has like a windsweep effect. That's a little weird. It's not quite what you would expect. I'm thinking of like how you would usually go about baiting dancers to attack you. And the idea is as long as they can do 5 damage, then they'll attack you. But maybe that becomes less optimal if you can't counterattack. And plus she's pretty strong, so she could actually be dangerous. That's true, yeah, she's gonna have pretty bad BST. It'll probably be, excuse me, it'll probably be optimized though. She'll have high attack and high speed. Dragon's Dance. Grants another action to target ally. If used on turn 2 onward, also grants another action to unit. Grants attack speed +6 to unit, and pair-up cohort. And inflicts isolation on unit and pair-up cohort. Right, so it is like Brave Crom. Sorta. The effects that can trigger on turn 2 onward will not trigger again for 3 turns after triggering. Wait, what? Okay, so I think it's saying like the part of this effect where she refreshes herself, it can only activate once every 3 turns, which is kind of a significant limitation, right? Especially if you're like player phasing. And this skill is treated as Singer Dance. Okay. Oh, we have BST already? So she does have high attack and high speed. 174 BST compared to Moosebell's 180. That's about you'd expect, right? It's like one bin lower. Is Azura still the better legendary dancer? That's a good question. It's interesting because, yeah, they are both water. I don't know, the fact that she can grant herself another action and like kind of be more offensive, that is interesting. So I guess the idea is like if it's in like the AI's hands, then they would run into another unit, dance, and then they'd be able to attack, and that would be annoying. Kind of like Sane. In fact, Ninian is a lot like Sane. Weirdly. Yeah, she can't double dance though. Yeah, she can only dance and then attack. I don't know if Sane is able to rally and then rally again. Oh, if she could double dance, that'd be ridiculous. That would not be good. Oh, Sane doesn't give himself isolation. Okay, I never knew that. I hate fighting Sane. Sane is a unit that's like super likely to ruin my Allegiance Battles runs. Because he gets 2 actions essentially. He gets to move in, rally, and then he gets to attack again. It's bullshit. I would be interested in seeing her matchups against like common near save units. I imagine she doesn't do that well. But if it's like a near save unit that is blue, then she does pretty well because she gets blue feud and her weapon effect will activate. She doesn't counter, she survives combat against near save blue armors. Pretty cool unit. Personally, I will not be pulling on this banner, though I do recognize that it's actually pretty good. I was saying earlier that red is pretty good. Oh, Florina's here. That's interesting. I've been using Florinia so much in Summoner Duels. Like, I was supposed to fodder her for speed defense, near trace, or far trace. I was gonna give it to Valencia, but literally Florinia is just too useful to fodder right now. She's so good in Summoner Duels. Red has Reagan, Lilina, and Lilith, like I was saying earlier, pretty good. Blue has Violet, Fallen Ninian, and no, blue's pretty good actually. Fallen Ninian as like a +0 is a very strong unit, especially in Summoner Duels. Green has Xander, Violet, and Ninian. It's a little unfortunate that you're getting 2 water legendaries on green. I really dislike that they keep doing that. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th time that's happened recently. It's like a new element legendary color sharing with like the same element. It's kind of lame. And then Colorless has Milla, Florinia, and Tyne. Colorless is actually pretty good. I think Colorless is most appealing to me because I still don't have Milla. Like 2 years later, my light offense teams are not doing so hot. So I don't have Milla. Tyne's just cool. I like Tyne, and I don't have her. And Florinia, like I was saying earlier, is very strong. And I wouldn't mind having an extra copy of her for fodder. But I will abstain because I'm in orb saving mode. We can check out what Reddit's saying real quick. That could be fun. Alright, first of all, which one has more comments? The hype thread, doesn't say. Okay, the hype thread doesn't have very many comments right now. The salt thread appears to have more. Oh, jeez. At least it's an easy skip. Should be good for Gale Force, though. Well, Gale Force teams. Dragons themselves can't learn Gale Force. But yeah, I see their point. Ninian got Dragon Dance before Garchomp did? Let's go. Is that true? Can Garchomp not learn Dragon Dance? I never knew that. But it's like, now that you mention it, I'm like, oh yeah, I've never seen Garchomp run Dragon Dance. It's pretty funny. Okay, Alancia's right there, but like, I want them to keep waiting. You know what I'm saying? Alancia should keep waiting, in my opinion. Give it like another, let's see, 2 months from now. It's a little too soon. 3 months would be pretty good. I'll take 5 months. Just when I finally start to see less Azura, this lady comes to ruin water season again. Oh yeah, water season could become more annoying now as a result of this. I think Mystic Boost stonks might go up because of this. That's a possibility. When I go into arena, I'm running a full team of Micaiahs, so if Ninian can run in and grant herself another action, then that might not be good. Third Dragon Legendary in a year. I think there's one I'm not thinking of. I'm thinking of Faye, Myrrh, and Ninian. Is there one more? There might be. That is a lot of dragons, to be fair. Considering we get so few legendary hero slots in a year. Let's look at the hype thread. Laser Dragon is cool. See, look at all these Ninian enjoyers. I'm happy for them. I wasn't exactly expecting Ninian. I would have expected her to maybe come later, since we got Fallen Ninian so recently. But yeah, like I said, I won't. Like I said, I won't be pulling on this. I'm in orb saving mode. I have 600. I'm waiting for Legendary Alencia or something else. I think like a Halloween Cherish would probably get me. I would probably dump orbs on that, for example. But otherwise, Legendary Alencia. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. Next stream is, I don't know, maybe this weekend we'll do just some Fae chores together. That could be fun. And yeah, that's it for the stream. Join the Discord, follow on Twitch, follow on Twitter, and that's going to be it for me. So have a good night, guys.